What is up, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Shit. What's up, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. You're back here probably because you saw me on BiggerPockets episode 728, which is actually one of the most watched episodes on BiggerPockets in a long while, and that episode actually has me in it, which is freaking amazing. But I want to talk to you guys 1 month after I've actually been on that episode, if it's changed my life at all. Does BiggerPockets change life? Does BiggerPockets change lives? We'll jump right in this here in a second. First off, I want to say what an opportunity it has been to be on BiggerPockets. I know that there are so many people that were probably looking to get on BiggerPockets that are probably doing way more than I have. And fortunately, I am lucky enough to have caught the attention of Robert Robuilt, also known AKA as Robuilt. I think I say his name wrong all the time, which if you see this dude, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. And him and I have actually been chatting. We're quite actually like BFFs now.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Basically like we asked each other who our favorite...
If you were a chick, who's the one guy you would sleep with?
John Stamos. Yeah, we're basically just like stepbrothers now. So anyway, Rob had asked me if I was interested in being on the show, if I've ever been on the show. And I had mentioned no, and that's how I got to get on the show. I did apply quite a while back, but right around that time, 30 Day Stay was coming out, so I don't think BiggerPockets wanted to have me on at that time. But now it's a totally different situation. I was actually able to write the bonus chapter in 30 Day Stay, and it's only available in digital format, and I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to pick up that book. It is definitely a fantastic book from Ziona McIntyre and Sarah Weaver, who are two other midterm rental specialists in the world. So check that book out. So a little bit about the podcast. It was released, I think, right around February 15th, 16th, somewhere right around there. And there has been over 130 downloads, which is pretty cool in about a month. And how much has my life actually changed in this month? Does BiggerPockets actually change your life? Well, I'll give you guys this. I was walking down the street and somebody actually noticed me from walking and asked me, "Are you the real Jesse Vasquez?" Which is super weird for me to feel like a little small celebrity in my town, which I live in a little tiny city called Houston, California. Yeah, it's kind of cool to get recognized in a little tiny city like this. But that being said, BiggerPockets has definitely gave me the exposure to meet so many different people or connect with so many different people around the US and different countries, because BiggerPockets has over 1 million followers. And I think they literally have over 1 million downloads a year or a month or a week. It's more like a month. I think it's a month. Yeah, it's a month. I don't know what I'm talking about. BiggerPockets has a massive, massive audience. And I think for me, that is the chance to actually get out in front of people and talk to them and speak to them and let them know that, there's other ways of doing things in the real estate world. And I feel sometimes people are stuck in, what do I want to do? How do I want to operate? What's the best route for me? And I think listening to the episode that I actually was on with BiggerPockets allowed people to have a different understanding of real estate. And I think that's how, having the previous job that I've had in sales and stuff, that really helped me build my career through real estate. In fact, I think a lot of skills that people have in their W-2 jobs are actually transferable to real estate. And for me, that was definitely sales, building a set of clients and following up with them and building something from nothing. That's what I did at my W-2 job. Was basically a glorified sales rep. For those of you who don't know what business development means, it's just a fancy word for a sales rep. And that's what I was at my previous W-2 for 18 freaking years, which is a long time. Okay, cool. So I'm going to break down the nitty gritty numbers on followers. So when I first recorded with BiggerPockets, I had around, we'll talk about Instagram first. So Instagram, I had about 9,000 followers, and a month later, I am now at 14.6 thousand followers. So I went up 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 5,500 followers in like a month, which I think is freaking amazing. And it literally happened really quick. Once that episode aired, it was just like, boom, a quick jump in my numbers right away. So that's cool that you were able to reach more people and for them to follow me, which is fantastic. The other thing on YouTube, so this was another big game changer for me. Right when the episode aired, I had about 6,000 followers, and today I have about 10,100. So in 1 month, I have about 4,000 extra followers on YouTube, which 10,000 followers is freaking amazing. In fact, I was just talking today, like, I can't believe I actually have 10,000 followers on Instagram because it's hard and it's not easy. But getting exposed to BiggerPockets literally brought people to YouTube to watch me, which is probably why you're here right now. I also think one of the things that changed in perspective to why I grew very quickly, and again, why my episode was so watched and shared, is because my understanding with real estate is completely different. For those of you that know what I do, I actually go after travel medical agencies, insurance companies, business travel companies. So I'm actually building a business-to-business relationship instead of like listing on Airbnb or listing on Furnish Finder or VRBO and letting people book my place. I'm actually creating a Rolodex of my own business contacts and creating those relationships so they continue to feed me new clients. And going that route gives you a lot more opportunity to build your own actual business, but it also allows you to get paid more money because you become a professional in this space.
I am a professional. Now come on.
And people look at you as more of an opportunistic, what is the word? Why did I even use opportunistic right there? I don't even know if that makes sense. They look at you more as an actual business developer. What I did in the W-2 world, I'm developing business. I'm generating new business. And that's exactly what I am. And they look at me as a professional operator in the space, which is exactly what you want to be, is a professional operator in the midterm rental space to those agencies, because again, they look at you with a totally different lens. So one of the things that David mentioned in the episode, not only did he say it was one of the best episodes they've ever had, kudos to me. I'm just kidding, that was dorky. Real estate's been the same for the longest time. Like, it's always been what it's been. You can buy a home and it has been really freaking easy to do it. In fact, one of the latest BiggerPockets in Seeing Green, he talks about, David spoke about the industry's changing. It's not as easy as it once was, and that might be a good thing in a lot of ways. And as he mentioned in the show, episode 728 with me on there, he mentioned that if it was super easy, you know, BlackRock or Blackstone, one of these big giant companies would come in and just buy all the real estate and kick all of us little investors out of the way. But I do think, when he mentioned that there's a totally different way of investing that is out there. In fact, I think there's going to be more people heading into this space specifically to go after agencies, because you do make more money and you actually create a business out of the real estate portion, which is awesome. Again, there's two different types of things. You have real estate, that's the tangible piece here, and you have a business entity, and they're separated. They're not the same things at all. In fact, they're completely different. And one of the things that I love about what I do is that I can eventually sell my business and I can sell my real estate. Both of those things are completely separate, and they're both ways to cash flow. What investor wouldn't want to buy a portfolio with cash flowing assets, which are the real estate portfolio, plus the business that actually holds all these clients that can run without me, because those clients are already connecting with the companies or with my company and with my team, and that can be sold to somebody else. So again, big picture, thinking about this, there's so much opportunity, I think, in the midterm rental space, especially if you're going after these companies. But again, that's basically what's happened in the last 30 days with me being on BiggerPockets. That show is a show that I've loved. I started watching it very early in my life when I started investing in 2014. Actually, I started listening in 2014, bought my first property in 2015. So it's come full circle. And in fact, I think it's kind of weird for me to be on that show, because I actually envisioned myself on that show at one point, and things kind of came to fruition. And here I am a month later, just sitting in awe, like, wow, that's so cool. So I'm just glad to be on it. I'm super stoked to be able to connect with everybody out there and to show that there's another opportunity for people that are investing in real estate. In fact, BiggerPockets actually asked me to come back on. I'm going to do segments with them. So you guys will probably be seeing me in the next couple months on BiggerPockets. So first off, I want to say thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. This helps me tremendously, as I know that people are actually watching it, and I'm bringing value to people. And it helps with the algorithm, and who doesn't freaking love an algorithm that's being helped in some sort of way? So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you're having a good week, and we'll see you soon.